First Proverbs 3 5 to 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. Meaning of this verse. This verse teaches us to trust God completely, even when things don't make sense to us. It's like letting God hold your hand and lead you down the right path, because he knows where to go, even when we don't. 2 Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is confidence in what we hope for, and assurance about what we do not see. Meaning of this verse, faith means believing that God's promises are true, even if you can't see or touch them. It's like knowing the sun will rise tomorrow even though it's dark right now. Third, Isaiah 40:31. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Meaning of this verse. When we trust God, he gives us the energy and strength we need to keep going, like a superhero who never gets tired. Fourth Psalm 46:10. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. Meaning of this verse. Sometimes we just need to pause and remember how big and powerful God is. He's in control, so we can relax and not worry. Fifth Romans 8:28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Meaning of this verse, God can take even the hard or bad things in our life and turn them into something good, like turning lemons into lemonade. 6. 1 Corinthians 13:4-7. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. Meaning of this verse, love means being kind and patient with others, not showing off or being jealous. It's like being a good friend who cares more about others than yourself. 7. 1 John 4:18. There is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear, because fear has to do with punishment. Meaning of this verse. When we feel loved, especially by God, we don't need to be afraid. It's like being wrapped in a big warm hug that makes all the scary stuff go away. 8. Matthew 22:37-39. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment, and the second is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself. Meaning of this verse. The most important thing we can do is love God with everything we have and love others the way we want to be loved. It's like having two big rules for life. Love God and be kind to people. 9th Ephesians 4:32. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ God forgave you. Meaning of this verse, we should be nice and forgive others because God forgave us when we messed up. It's like giving a second chance to a friend who made a mistake. 10. John 13:34. A new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. Meaning of this verse. Jesus wants us to treat others with the same amazing love he shows us. It's like following his example and being a light for others. 11. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Meaning of this verse, God has a good plan for your life, like a map to guide you to wonderful things. Even if things are tough now, God's plan will bring you joy and hope. 12th. Philippians 4:13. I can do all this through him who gives me strength. Meaning of this verse, God helps us do hard things like being brave or kind, even when it's not easy. It's like having a superpower from God. 13th Psalm 23:4. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Meaning of this verse. Even in scary or sad times, God is right beside us to keep us safe. It's like having a strong shepherd who protects his sheep. 14. 2 Corinthians 4:16-18. Therefore we do not lose heart. Though outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day. Meaning of this verse. Even if our bodies get tired or sick, our hearts can stay strong because God is making us new every day. It's like feeling refreshed after a nap. 15th, Matthew 11:28. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Meaning of this verse: when you're feeling tired or sad, you can go to Jesus, and he will give you peace, like resting in a cozy bed.